Okay, we are back with the Outer Worlds. Just hop right into it. So we have a big choice. Either give power to the nice people of the botanical lab or the digweeds in the Saltuna factory. The real hefty choice. Curious, is there anything to discover here? Some stuff I could steal. This is gonna show up as stolen. Oh, it doesn't even show up as stolen. The Eternal bless my first endeavor. It's been 2 days since I walked away from life at the Edgewater Cannery. Fortuitously, the old botanical labs are still operational, mostly. The soil's sour, I'll do what I can, but I'm going to need some powerful fertilizer. Tired of having the taste of Saltuna lingering on my tongue day in, day out. I want something fresh, something that grows out of the earth. We found another worker from Edgewater, ex-worker now. Desertion rates must be climbing. I'm not terribly surprised. Reed's style of management has always been tyrannical. I imagine an exodus is brewing. At any rate, the worker was in a sorry state. Fever, shallow breathing, delirious, must have been plagued. I set him right with a diet of greens. He was all the better in a couple of weeks. Physically, spiritually, he's one of our flock now. I hereby repurposing this botanical lab from its original conception as a gear in the soulless automaton of the corporate machine. This greenhouse may look impressive, but like all Space's choice products, it is cheap and unreliable. I shall have to make some repairs with my own 2 hands. This place shall become a nursery. Before it was abandoned, I understand the horticulturalists failed to produce a single viable crop, something about the soil being too poor. I'm determined to find a way. May the Eternal smile upon my endeavors. Flora are living things, as sensitive to their environment as any breathing, thinking body. I contend that the crops in this region failed because the corporate scientists tending to them are cold, heartless, inhumane people acting on behalf of a sterile and inhumane power. One cannot expect your crops to flush with green and reach for the sky under these conditions. The soil is sour, it's true. I don't know quite how to explain that. I'm sure the scienticians will say something about biology or the carbon cycle. But I can conclude after months of my own experimentation that the secret to a rich and wholesome garden is love, attention, compassion, and a natural fertilizer bursting with organic materials, just as nature intended. She seems a bit weird, but I mean, she's obviously made things grow here. Seems like a better alternative than getting poisoned in the Saltuna factory. Yeah, Saltuna. It's not just salt and not just tuna, it's both. Just the tiny problem of people seeming to get plague in that place. And when they eat organic food, they actually get better really quick.
Around in here.
They said the blue glowy bit is the weak point for mechanicals. I mean, these ones it seems fairly obvious, but those combat drones, I don't see the blue spot. Keep hitting rocks. Oh fuck. Maybe I should visit that place later, they seem way too tough. I mean, I have that mod for the plasma conversion, I guess I could try that. Worried about changing my rifle's damage type since it can't be removed. So now they should be firing plasma rounds. Oh, it is that one. I mean, I could carry the both of them with me. If this does way more... I mean, I assume that it's like the energy weapons or laser weapons in Fallout, that it deals more damage to robotics. Kill a mega creature.
Got 'em all.
Okay, need arena time. Ooh. Again, there's a separate shock damage as well. I could take a shot at one of the robots and see what kind of damage this deals. Oh yeah, that deals so much more damage. Yeah, I'm actually damaging them now. Did they explain anywhere how the damage types work? Nice job, poor buddy. Your companion has leveled up. Game looks way more darker today. Reduce armor degradation. Damage type shock. Ooh. Presser. Long gun critical damage plus 50. Oh, so I can make it so she takes less shots. Or the enemies will focus her. I want that engineering boost.
control room should be off the line.
Emerald Vale geothermal plant operating at 22% efficiency. Power is currently being distributed. Saltuna Cannery Botanical Laboratory. Structural damage detected. What if we could repair that? With sufficient engineering skill. Wish I could whistle to make it turn towards us.
Don't mess with us.
Must be something more to this place. You get there way too quick. I had to borrow your copy of Young Space's Guide to Mechanical Engineering. Radio's been sputtering and I needed the reference. I've returned the copy to the repair bay. Chaos everywhere, mechanicals gone haywire, gunfire, hearing some screams, although I think that was someone's leg. I would like to leave early for the day. Please deduct delinquency fee from my pay. Thank you, proud to be a member of Space's Choice family. Ooh. Maglock. Stimulation. Ooh. Geothermal Security Office. Chester Higgins again, that bullhead. Found him fiddling around with one of the mechanicals, so I had to write him up for tampering with company property. Just in case I'm reading this a couple days from now and feeling bad for what I've done, let me just remind myself that I've warned him before. He's always been a little crooked in the skull. He was working on some logic module. I confiscated it. Should be in the lockaway room for the foreseeable future. Doesn't sit right with me. Company's been replacing our guards with automechanicals. At this rate, I'm gonna end up a chief of security with no staff. Just a small army of mechanicals knocking about. Guns pointed every which way. Company tells us they're safe. Programmed to treat us humans like their own. People are liable to break down, but an automechanical never will. I don't know, doesn't sit right with me, but the company's never been wrong before, I suppose. Worst has happened. Mechanical's gone crazy. Locked myself down here, just trying to gather my courage. Gonna make a mad dash for the control room. Might be able to shut things down. Will delete this entry if I ever return. Greeting Security Chief Tanaka. This is an automated message initiated by Spacer's Choice Worker Safety Contingency Protocols. A security lockdown has been initiated. This is not a test. Your behavior during this lockdown will be reviewed during your quarterly audit. Anxiety is a common side effect of a life-threatening situation engendered by security lockdowns. Fight back against anxiety with an ice-cold bottle of Zero Cheap Brew. Zero Cheap Brew, an ale that's good for what ails you. Oh god.
Concluded. No dissidents found. Required for adjacent automate.
Ooh.
Self-diagnostics complete.
What's this
Navigation
thing?
Systems operational. Combat systems operational. It's not the best choice. It's the Spacer's choice.
You made it out of that junkyard.
All systems fully operational. Return journey successfully completed. Spacer's Choice would like to thank you for complying with your duties.
Why aren't you attacking me?
Hostile actions towards Spacer's Choice mechanics are contrary to logical directive. Conclusion: all hostile automechanicals must be defective in compliance with Spacer's Choice policy. All defective automechanicals must be permanently dismantled. Please allow me to assist.
You want me to help? You want to help me destroy other mechanicals?
Affirmative. Mechanicide protocols loaded. Awaiting confirmation.
Confirmation granted. I like the sound of that. Can I bring them on my ship? Borrowed a copy of the Young Spacer's Guide to Mechanical Engineering. I think it's volume 3. I need something to read down in the pit. Much obliged. Ooh, I wonder if that's a skill book. Got a ring. Oh, Higgins is still here. Insufficient weapon pots. Bye. You hang in there, Parvati. Good teamwork. Ooh, I think that... Yeah, that started pumping out more magma. God damn. Later out.
Security patrol initiated. Security.
Oop. Oh, that was the good guy. What a great arc he went in. Oh. Did they just respawn? Space's jaw. Ugh. Nicotine. Just got a bunch of drugs, I don't have any food. Jet of steam release. Weed. We got one pump pumping. Medium work gear. Encumbered. No. My loot.
No, just leave me alone. Go away, Phantom. Go away, Phantom. You're not real! You're not real! Get away from me, Phantom! Shoot! Scram!
I wasn't trying to startle you. Most people will see me coming. Not going to hurt you.
You can talk? The Phantom's never talked before. Well, I knew I shouldn't have eaten that sprat raw. See? See, Higgins? This is why you must always boil your sprats before ingesting.
Tell me what's going on.
Clearly, I mistook you for one of the phantoms of my imagination, which terrorized me on occasion. Chester D. Higgins. The D stands for definitely not insane. I use it as a reminder.
Great. Back away slowly, I'll just be on my way. What is it you do here?
Oh, Higgins has been many things over the years. Sprat Wrangler, Saltuna critic, Aetherwave personality, chairman of the board, galactic defender, Sisty Pig tycoon. I've come a long way for someone who started off as a simple engineer right here in this plant.
What happened to this place?
Mechanicals lost their bolts. Opened fire on anything that moved. It was pandemonium.
That's horrible. How could this have happened?
You mean why did the Mechanicals go on a murderous rampage? Same reason any of us do, I suppose. The voices told them to do it.
Reasonable.
I was on cleaning duty at the time. My old boss had me scrubbing pipes when the killing started. So, as usual, I missed out.
You mentioned being an engineer.
I specialized in automechanicals, drones, sentries. Repaired them, maintained, upgraded. Did it all from my old workroom just over in the next section.
If you worked on these mechanicals, you must know a way to stop them.
Look, I don't want to fall into any trouble with the Mechanicals. If they wise up to our plans, they will come for us. With prodding irons.
I can deal with the mechanicals. I made it this far, didn't I?
You know, you remind me of myself back when I was an intergalactic adventurer.
Oh boy.
I discovered a flaw. Their hostility levels were hardwired to maximum. There's no changing that, but you could rewrite their targeting protocol so they attack each other instead.
Mechanicals follow the behavior of the logic module. Someone tampered with it.
Yes, that's exactly it. I see you're also versed in the noble art of mechanical engineering. There's a behavior control terminal in the other room. It should have options to change how the mechanicals act, including whom they shoot at. Oh, that reminds me. You'll need my passcode to access the behavior control terminal. Here, let me just write it down for you.
I want to ask you something.
The tail. Definitely start with the tail.
Not
If you're
that.
feeling adventurous, the ears are a particular delicacy.
How have you been surviving all this time?
Jimmy'd opened the vending machines. That lasted a good couple of months. Eventually, I had to resort to more unconventional means of filling my insides.
So you ate sprats.
Braised. Boiled. Charred. Skewered. Sprats are good eating, friend. Chock full of brain food.
Sure.
I
I'll leave you to it. Impact hammer. One-handed melee. What was my good melee stat? No, two-handed would be if I took anything in melee. Yeah, that's what it feels like talking to someone in Mansions of Madness when they go insane. Fucking barricades. Oh yeah, I killed them all, so I don't need to modify them. That worked out. Also, wasn't it Higgins that was tampering with the logic modules? Yep, yes he did. Geothermal security chief's card. Oh, it's probably in that cabinet. I need some more mag picks. I can go sell my stuff and then return here.
Sweeping the...
Oh, it can just close off the glowy bit. Get up. Let's go sell some loot.
Heard something outside the walls today.
I'm not.
Miss Holcomb ain't...
Oh,
Ask her if you care. I'm running a business here.
I won't touch anything while we're in here, Mr. Moreau. I promise.
Music to my ears.
I think I modified this armor last time. Yeah. Or workbench here. Oh, there's another kit that I could put in that.
It's not the best choice.
8 armor. Those are really high armor, but they would force me to Lower my stealth skill. Rarely use drugs in Fallout. Just don't like the side effects. Doubt that I'm gonna use the melee modifications. Okay, and then lockpicks and materials don't cost or weigh anything. Sweet. £1 to repair everything, that's not bad. Get that mag pick. All the weapon parts you got. Maxwell is pretty sweet.
Work your jaw.
How can I compare this to my own revolver? I could try taking out those primals next to the ship now. It seems like this deals decent damage against them as well. I could also reset my perks if I'm gonna be using companions in this one. They actually seem pretty useful. I don't like having companions in Fallout or Elder Scrolls. %, or 50 kilograms carrying capacity. Oh. Fast travel when encumbered. Ooh. Loot rat stuff. Definitely the health. Oh, let's get that 50 kilos carrying capacity. I can fit so much loot. I think I used like 40 in tech. 10 in talk and 10 in range, something like that. Oh, I love when games let you respec. I could turn my revolver into a shock revolver. Magazine size. Sure. Out of shotgun. Ooh, shock shotgun. And more armor rating. Hell yeah.
I've been able to get out here. I so would have stripped this for parts.
Ain't my ship. Technically. There's that big primal.
Okay, gone quiet.
Or what is going in? Oh, there's two of them. Blind them both. Sweet. Primal hide, worth 50. This recently harvested primal hide is still wet and covered in skin parasites, probably processed at a leather facility. It could be made into a nice pair of shoes or perhaps a jacket. Sweet. Anything interesting in here? Okay, I think we're done. There's a couple more huts on the way to the geothermal.
Trim this quick. I've got a hurt. Nice one.
Whoa! Holy shit. N-ray damage. Okay, so that's like a poison effect. And it bypasses armor. That's probably really good against heavily armored humans. And plasma seems to be a really good damage to anything.
Royce hit! We made it!
Little marauder camp. Dialogue skills. Plus leadership skill. Damn. This kit applies inspirational slogans in easy-to-read locations, increasing dialogue and leadership skills. Fuck, so that will give you 5 of each dialogue skill and then 10 leadership skill as well. That is pretty sweet. Toss ball guard. Kind of want to hold on to my maglocks, mag picks to open up stuff in the geothermal. There's a little place behind the geothermal. That might be worth a look.
You can see the whole world from here.
Hell of a place they settled the city next to. Ow. Pipes are also leaking. Oh yeah, never went in here. Security locks inaccessible. In keeping with Spacer's Choice company policy, all security locks have been terminated in the event of a major emergency, catastrophic event or security breach. Uh-huh. Scheduled security updates on at this Spacer's Choice facility are critically overdue. Your last scheduled security update occurred on error date not found. If you are a member of the Spacer's Choice security detail assigned to this location, please turn in your identification for immediate reprimand. Failure to do so may result in immediate reprimand. Lovely. What did I set Parvati as? Mixed. So she should be switching weapons based on the distance.
One all right?
I should probably get her a long gun. Can I see her individual stats? Lockpicking, engineering, and persuasion. Parvati slams down her hammer, creating a blast wave that shocks enemies and stuns auto mechanicals. Ooh. Yeah, so if we had high enough leadership skills, you could do that. What is the cutoff point for that? Inspiration has to be at 20 for companion abilities. It's cool that you can actually build to properly utilize your companions. Oh fuck. Maybe plasma isn't good against humans. Okay, I gotta figure out what the hell these damage types are. Felt like I did so little damage against those marauders. Physical, weak against armor. Plasma, good against flesh, weak against mantisaurs. Corrosion, good against armor, including auto mechanicals, mantisaurs, and heavy armor. Shock, good against auto mechanicals. N-ray bypasses armor, weak against non-organic enemies. Plasma is good against flesh. Good against flesh, but weak against mantisaurs. We haven't encountered those yet. Physical is weak against armor. So I probably shouldn't be getting headshots if they have armor with the plasma weapon. What I'm getting. Oh yeah. What is the limit for buying illegal items from vending machines? You need 40 hacking to be able to buy illegal items. We could probably have the normal sniper rifle equipped as well. Or I could have the assault rifle. Because it's a long gun.
Don't mess with us.
Not sure if I'm using the pistol as much. Well, those guys aren't heavily armored, but that guy with the helmet seemed to be armored. I need to kind of look on the fly what the enemy is wearing.
Wow, not even a scratch.
I like how even the gourmet Saltuna is pretty much worthless. Oh, that's way better stats. Oh, that's how it works. I set what I want to compare and then I can hover over the other stuff. So that's way better damage. I gotta remember that this is an RPG, so I can actually look for better level loot. Volume footsteps, radius of footstep sound. Okay. I should have enough Mac picks to open the... Should I unlock the security office or that room up right at the beginning? Let's go see what the terminal is saying about the power output.
Once we do this, there's no going back.
Oh shit. Where's the wrong thing? Still seem to be saying 22%, so... There's still something off. %, efficiency. Flowing in there. Something's not working right. Corporate just sent a team of technicians to conduct a complete refit of all our mechanicals. Every sentry and drone, it's not my place to say so, but doesn't this run contrary to the Spacer's choice mission of being as cheap as possible? Just in case I'm audited, I would like to formally express how grateful I am to be a part of the Spacer's Choice family. Spacer's Choice is the leading brand of an affordable sundry across Halcyon. It's not the best choice, it's Spacer's Choice. Just finished a routine maintenance on our mechanical sentries. I found some strange modifications to the logic modules. I haven't had a time to run diagnostics, so I don't know what's been modified. All I know is that these modifications were introduced in our recent refit. The company went through the trouble of refitting every single mechanical at the plant not long ago, guessing this was the work of those visiting technicians. I filed a report, but my supervisor told me not to worry about it, said the company knew what it was doing, ordered me to forget all about any alleged modifications to the logic modules. Decided to do a bit of sleuthing by my own self. Got my hands on a logic module, time to do a little experimentation. I'm thinking that the company made these auto mechanicals go crazy so they could just clear up a non-profiting area. Hey, buddy. I don't think I'm supposed to be able to turn these anymore. Supposed to be a one and done deal. I haven't been here yet. Oh no, I have. Oh! Ah, this is the behavior modification. Gonna do a little once over. And I'll go check the terminal again. It was at like 22% before.
Hey, mister? Look, I know you want your power regulator and all, but I just gotta ask you. Do you understand what you're about to do?
Wouldn't mind hearing your opinion.
I don't think you should cut off Edgewater's power. I think it would be cruel. I'm sorry. That just sort of came out all at once. Edgewater's hurting. We've been losing workers year after year, and corporate hardly ever sends replacements. There's barely enough Saltuna to fill our bellies anymore. But the town's got some good people in it. Decent, hard-working folk just living their lives the only way they know how. They don't deserve to be punished.
Deserters are a community. I can't just destroy what they built.
Miss McDevitt's built something beautiful. Somehow she's talked the ground into giving life again. It's plain to see she's made the Vale a better place. Fed the hungry, tended the sick. Gave a home to those that had none. But Miss McDevitt delights in Edgewater's suffering. She wants to hurt the town. Do you really want to be party to that kind of hatred?
It tells me Edgewater's going to die without workers and power.
That sure sounds like Mr. Thompson. If he was standing here, I imagine he'd remind us of how we're all one big, happy Spacer's Choice family. In Mr. Thompson's eyes, those deserters are still part of the Spacer's Choice family. The family must work together in order to survive. I hate to say it, but I think Mr. Thompson's got a point. Unless those deserters come back, Edgewater's as good as dead. Cutting off their power might be the only way.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, I didn't mean to babble on like that. I felt like I had to say something.
Glad you did. I like hearing from you.
Really? I mean, wow. Thanks. No one's ever told me those words in that order.
Depressing. Still at 22%. Something's still off. Okay, I gotta check in on those locked rooms. There's this one. Where does this ladder lead to? Oh. Well then. Miss Braden, this letter serves as an informal notification of our company's displeasure toward our management of the Emerald Vale. Your management of the Emerald Vale geothermal plant for reasons related to exceeding your staff budget in your latest quarterly report. Please select 5 subordinates to be dismissed immediately. Additionally, please contact our office to schedule your official reprimand at your earliest convenience. Failing to schedule your official reprimand will result in an official reprimand. The Spacer's Choice family would like to collectively remind you that working for Spacer's Choice is not a right but a privilege. To the esteemed members of the Emerald Vale Development and Oversight Committee, I hope this letter finds you wealthy. After due consideration of your last letter, I have identified and terminated no fewer than 5 subordinates who were unable to provide sufficient justification for their ongoing employment. I would like to remind the Oversight Committee that while most of the Emerald Vale has failed to meet its production and output quotas, particularly our agriculture and fishing canning departments, neither of which are anywhere close to profitable, the Emerald Vale geothermal plant remains committed to providing cheap, cost-efficient power to the entire region. Miss Braden, we have investigated the claims that made against the profitability of the Great Emerald Vale region. Our office agrees with you. Agriculture and fishing canning have experienced a steady decline, while the Emerald Vale geothermal plant remains somewhat profitable. Our offices are currently investigating ways to implement additional cost-saving measures, which will ultimately lead to a leaner, more streamlined, more efficient geothermal power plant. Please be informed that the Spacer's Choice Development and Oversight Office has taken a significant insurance policy against the Emerald Vale geothermal plant. The office would like to assure you that this insurance policy is a standard procedure. Do not attempt to interpret, understand, or otherwise extrapolate meaning from this decision. As a special courtesy, we have deployed a proprietary team of engineering specialists to the Emerald Vale geothermal plant. This team of specialists has been instructed to refit and upgrade the plant's population of auto-mechanicals, free of charge. Great. Yeah, so they literally sent auto-mechanicals to execute the unprofitable employees. Ooh. Plasma pistol. Burst. Yeah, what about this door down here? Security Chief's key card. Oh. Okay, I need to find the security chief somewhere. Ooh, 200 bits. That's pumping in there. Nothing happening in there. Oh, that's where it's going. I see. That's after the redirection. Like, maybe throwing all those switches and stuff, surely there's a way to increase the output. What the hell else would I have been throwing those switches and stuff? I mean, I guess we're kind of forced to a bit to choose one to make the regulator available. Then what the hell is the point of throwing off all these switches that make the lava or magma stuff flow? I feel like I'm just missing something. I don't think they would put like a pointless interaction in there like that. That would just be sloppy game design. Ooh, there we go. And a light machine gun. Okay, what's in this office? Another revolver. Mag picks. Corrupted logic module. Logic module found in Emerald Vale's mechanicals, upgraded with suspicious components. Engineer's note: upgraded the old models with a kill on-site contingency. Install with care. Can we show this to Higgins? Or maybe we can use that later to fuck with Spacer's choice. This door as well, that's barred. Oh, it just leads there. Yeah, stuff's flowing everywhere just fine. Oh, there we go.
Mechanicide protocols.
Okay, let's go to Higgins. Can't think of anything else to do.
What's he...
Hmm. Ooh. There's the guide. Young Spacer's Guide to Mechanical Engineering, Volume 3, a dense technical primer on mechanical engineering, published by Spacer's Choice. This volume discusses the operation and maintenance of computing terminals.
What's eating you?
Yeah, it doesn't feel right that I would still have to choose after I've tried doing some maintenance to this place. I feel like I need to explore the town more. Maybe there's something in there stopping stuff. Mechanical lab. Edgewater. Okay, let's go to Edgewater to check things out more thoroughly. I don't think I spent enough time there. Maybe there's someone in there who knows something. Go check up there as well. These goddamn rogues have AoE. Whoop. Flew a bit far. Okay, first the botanical lab. I don't know, she could be doing something weird too. Random deserter. Ooh, acid melee weapon. Liver.
Home is where the heart is. Marauders took that saying a little too literally.
There's obviously stuff growing here, so this place is doing good. Not too keen on Adelaide. Seems weird. Ow. Has mines in their backyard. Found a flaw. Taking too much physical damage has made you soft and vulnerable to more physical damage. Physical damage received. Fuck no! I'm not taking a perk for that. There would be a perk point that I could choose, but 25% more damage, no way. Power regulator. And like, first of all, it doesn't seem great that the pipes are leaking stuff. This community center, landing pad. See if anyone in town knows something.
Abernathy's chipper today. Guess he wasn't playing.
Boss likes to tell us plague's the state of mind.
Oh, I cut my own hair. But Conrad sells real good disinfectant.
What can I do? Go ahead.
Seem pretty enthusiastic about this place.
Edgewater has been good to me. I consider myself privileged to work here. I am never wanting for work, not since the plague started.
What do you know about this plague?
The plague's come at us with a vengeance this year. Lost 6 workers in as many months. I wouldn't call them good workers, mind you. If they were any good, they'd have been treated. Still, it is a shame.
What are the symptoms?
Fever, chills, fatigue, aching, vomiting, an excess of phlegm, a tendency towards belly aching.
What you're describing sounds a lot like flu.
Whatever it may be, I have developed my own palliative. Boiled canid liver and a splash of ethanol.
Why don't you treat all your workers?
Company policy, friend. We don't have enough medicine to treat all of us, so we treat the best among us.
Whose idea was that?
Mr. Thompson's brainchild. Have you met him yet? Thoughtful-looking fellow, stares out of his office most hours.
Over now. Thompson.
Abernathy's chipper today.
Oh yeah, the banned book as well. Is someone in here? Can you come in? Phyllis. Theodore buried last night. Reed asked me to not report his death in our quarterly. Sounds fair to me. Was asked to prepare a statement or something for the other workers. Be thinking about it. Don't know what to tell them. Don't end up like Theodore. Do your work, show up, wear a smile, and you'll get your medical privileges. Start. Phyllis, owing to your hard work and positive aptitude, I have sanctioned your access to medical treatment in the event of contagion. As you know, the company has not provided us with enough medicine to treat every worker. I wish I could treat every member of the Spaces of Choice family who fell ill to this plague, but I cannot. Medical privileges are strictly merit-based. Please do not, under any circumstances, distribute your ration of medication to any other worker. We're all in this together.
What's on your mind?
Guessing you're the foreman.
Foreman Granger. Mind those words don't come out of your mouth unless preceded by yes or right away or thank you.
I'd like to talk about Eugene.
I paid his burial fees, didn't I? Let the dead sleep.
Found your letter to Conrad.
Didn't anyone ever tell you not to go rifling through other people's correspondence?
We were planning on stealing Eugene's gold teeth.
Excuse you. Eugene's body and all rare earth minerals contained therein already belong to Spacer's Choice. And we're all part of the Spacer's Choice family here. Never mind. I don't have to explain myself to you.
Mm-hmm. What the hell is this Dobson? Ooh. Oh, another guide. I wonder if one of these will have something on the geothermal. Young Spacer's Guide to Mechanical Engineering Volume 2, a dense technical primer on mechanical engineering, published by Spacer's Choice. This volume describes the process of repairing and dismantling common models of automechanical workers. One of these is gonna have something on geothermal stuff. From the Office of Reed Thompson, Outpost Administrator, symptoms of infection have now reached a critical mass. I have instructed our staff to transform the old domicile into a sick house. Plague is a reality of life on the frontier, and as a spacer we are expected to face up to reality, and the reality is that we do not carry enough medicine to treat all of you. Medical treatment is a privilege, not a right. We must strive every day to demonstrate our worthiness of that privilege. If you find yourself suffering the symptoms of incipient plague, the best thing you can do for yourself and for your family is to don your jumpers and come to work. Work fortifies the spirit. Physical illness recapitulates spiritual weakness.
Nice.
I already like that Parvati is into stealing. Hate it when the companions judge you. Oh, he's Thompson. Remembered him as Reed.
If you could see your way to getting us our power... Go.
We need to have a word about this plague.
Can we not? Talking about unpleasant things always gets my bile up.
You withhold medicine. How long has this plague been happening?
That I cannot say. There was no moment when the plagues began. Disease always lurks on the fringes of society, waiting to infect the idle and the lethargic. But in the last 10 years, the plagues have become progressively worse and increasingly frequent.
You should have developed an immunity after repeated exposure to a single strain of contagion.
Corporate doesn't like us using the word should. It encourages the imagination. I believe plague is a test. It is a test of our loyalty and our fortitude. And it is one we will see through to the end.
You withhold medicine from your workers.
If I had enough medicine to treat everyone who fell sick, I would, but I don't. I can't save everyone. So I have to choose.
I probably fucked up by giving the medicine to that one guy. Can't be easy for you. Let's butter him up a little.
It is not easy for me. And the moment it becomes easy is the moment I am no longer fit to serve. Spacer's Choice is a family, and the survival of the family is more important than the survival of the individual. Go ahead.
Have you taken a look around your town lately?
It is my job to keep 2 eyes on my town. I am the steward of this place, and this is my watch post.
Your town is falling to pieces.
I wish you wouldn't say things like that.
You disagree?
Yes, as a matter of fact. When I stand at my window and look out over my town, here's what I see. I see decent, loyal, hard-working people. I see a family. We are all part of the Spacer's Choice family. We are all doing what we were brought into this world to do.
How long have you worked here?
I'm trying to remember, 25 years, 26. When you get to my age, the years just rush by. You stop counting altogether. I remember looking out this window and seeing the veils spread out from horizon to horizon. We were a sprawling town. We were booming. Times change, people change, but the veil will always be here. Spacer's Choice will always be here. Our work won't ever end. I take comfort in that.
You're loyal to Spacer's Choice.
This is a Spacer's Choice town. We're all part of the Spacer's Choice family here. The company keeps us warm, keeps us fed, keeps us working. Loyalty's got nothing to do with it, friend. This is good old-fashioned gratitude.
Should have a little talk about what happened at the plant to those loyal workers. I don't know if I fucked up the plague quest line already. Found one left hand severed at the wrist, some bone damage. People, this is our second unscheduled amputation in as many months. Please exercise caution and safety around machinery. Maintenance fees will be deducted from your pay. Lovely. Oh yeah, the guy from the cantina. I'm gonna bankrupt your town. Here. This is where the regulator is then. Running self-examination, help yourself to a refreshing tin of Spacer's Choice while you wait. Very geothermal facility. Emerald Vale region is powered by the Spacer's Choice geothermal facility. Spacer's Choice is proud to bring the colonists of Halcyon moderately innovative technology at a reasonable price. Spacer's choice, the best you can afford. Disengage the power regulator right here. Wait, would that turn off the factory, but... would that turn off the factory, but not the town? I'm wondering. Or will it just turn off everything? Seems like the whole place is power plant. Like there's a door behind the place. I mean, there's stuff here too. And if I have to choose something, I'd probably fuck over this place instead. Adelaide's a bit weird, but her faction isn't sending mechanicals to kill their own employees. Is there any other place to visit? Might be that I need to turn off the geothermal plant anyways to disengage the regulator. I could try it. If I'm gonna fuck over this place anyways, might as well try something different. There is also, I think, one more volume of this stuff. I've got 2 and 3. There's one somewhere. Could be in this weird room. How the hell do I get in there? Oh, it's maybe Reed's key will get me inside that place. Transformer shutdown. In compliance with Space's choice engineering and development policies, shutdown protocols have been disabled on all transformers. This is to prevent illegal tampering, upgrading or theft of proprietary technology. Please avoid attempting to modify or tamper with Space's choice electrical transformer while the power is active. Doing so may lead to death, catastrophic injury, and irreparable damage to the transformer. I could do the priest quest line, and I still have the robot one to return. Dude should be happy that I killed all the robots in the geothermal plant. Yeah, it looks like the door would be somewhere here.
Everyone all right?
Oh yeah. Okay, so the enemies do respawn after a little bit of time. Oh. just loot. That's what it looks like. I thought the engineering book would be here. Hey, fuck, I'll take some loot. Where is Parvati's place? He might have a book. Can I ask her?
Where are we headed?
Notice you mention your dad a lot, but never your mother.
That's on account of how I never met her.
I'm sorry.
It's hard to miss what you never knew. I don't ponder it over much. She was in another division of the Spacer's Choice family. She worked in the Vale a few months, sorting the cannery computers. Her contract said any kids she had, expected or not, belonged to her office from the time of conception. So when I was born, I got sent here.
Got along well with your dad, you might not have with your mother.
Could be. Reckon I'll never know.
You mentioned something earlier that I wanted to ask you about.
You mean about the mission being too clean?
You said it's supposed to be clean, it's a church.
I know, but Vicker says the universe is a machine, that it runs by law. Real machines have gunked up oil, scratches, and worn bits. You can tell they've seen handling, been used by folk. The machine Vicker sees is one ain't never been run. It's not for people to live in. It's something on a museum shelf, under glass.
True. An ideal.
It just comes off cold to me, is all.
Why aren't you allowed in Moro's store anymore?
There was a kind of a thing with a vending machine when I was 12.
You were a kid? That must have been forever ago.
Sure, but folks got long memories around here. I've always been good with my hands, right? So I saw a lock on the machine and thought, oh, this must be how they refill it. But I had to know. So I did my thing, and next thing I know, there's a couple hundred bottles of 0G rolling out the front door and into the road.
Nice. Ah.
It's not funny.
It is.
Right about then, a bunch of loaders came rolling in the gate, fresh off the Saltuna ships. And Mr. Thompson was up on the porch making a speech about how everyone would have to volunteer a third shift to get it all canned. Anyhow, you ever seen an auto loader run over a bottle of 0G?
Go on.
Exploded all over Mr. Thompson. One bottle after another as the loaders went by. I was just shy of working age, so Dad had to pay all the damages. Moreau's still angry at me. I can laugh about it now, but I just about puked up my guts in terror in the moment. That's the one time I ever made Mr. Thompson look a fool.
Yeah, he does that perfectly fine on his own.
When I was little, we'd get freighters in every Sunday noon. Now they only come but once a month.
Bring us honor, soldier.
You won't have to worry about that scout anymore.
You beat that scout to scrap with its own legs? Pulled its optic cables out its head case? Actually, don't tell me. Rather use my imagination. You're a passing fair soldier, I will confess. But you are one, and the enemy is legion. What you need is an equalizer. A weapon to strike fear in their cold, mechanical hearts. Cantina, lavatory, behind one of the toilets. That's where I've kept it hidden all these years.
Sweet. I'll let you know if I find it.
On the double, soldier. Don't want the bartender poking around in there with a mop.
Got a question.
Go on.
What exactly do you do here?
I'm Ludwig Miller, Associate Security Officer for Transportation. Officially, unofficially, strictly between you and me, I am the only thing standing between Edgewater and total annihilation.
There you are, buddy. Thanks for the loot, jackass.
That was quick.
Still wonder where the hell Parvati lives. I'm expecting to find like a garage. There's a house in there. Couple houses.
You think corporate's ever gonna visit? You're not a big drinker, are you?
That it? What did I get? Curious bundle discovered near a latrine in the Edgewater Cantina. Note reads, if found, please return to Ludwig Miller. Oh. Weird back and forth.
Oh, sweet merciful law. A marauder's in my domicile.
I'm not a marauder.
Oh, wait. It's just you. Yours killed me with fright. At least I know I ain't hallucinating. You need something?
I'm not a marauder. I tend to steal things on the down low.
Sometimes I wonder what I'm doing with myself.
Constable?
Never actually been in here.
Welcome to the Spacer's Choice Constabulary. We are Halcyon's leading brand in frontier justice. The office is writing up promotion. Purchase 3 criminal investigations and the 4th one's free.
Ooh. Looking for work.
Know how to carry yourself in a fight? I've got bounties out for these 3 marauders. Cross them off and bring me their fingers. Just 1 per marauder, please. I'll dust off the old fingerprint roller.
Sweet. Have some questions.
As long as your questions fall within the acceptable margins of curiosity.
Who do you work for? Spacer's Choice or Edgewater?
If this is a setup to a joke, you should know I've never found anything amusing in my life. I don't serve Edgewater. Edgewater and the entire region of Emerald Vale serve Spacer's Choice.
You're basically a bureaucrat.
Flattery won't get you anywhere with me. The bureaucracy is a noble profession, but not all of us are gifted enough to serve in it.
God damn it. Probably should have name drop Phineas.
Sometimes I wonder...
Sweet, I get to kill someone and I get paid for it. Ah, this is like more like it.
This is where the magic happens. Well, science. But it still happens here. Hey, that's... I mean, if you need it, okay.
It's our Mac pick. Welcome to the crew. Dang it, Clancy, I just got you back on your feet 2 weeks ago. Not that you got feet, but you know what I mean. Sounds like his status of access again. We'll clean out and reset. Clancy's guts got caught and all pulled out. Likely on account of somebody trying to restart him over and over again. Need to rewind all the coiling in number 4. Case status working, but there's something else off. Have to wait until it's quiet and spin him up for a listen. Likely as not, best got indigestion from being made to eat something that she ain't made to. Again, heading over now. Look northwards, I said northwise, blasted useless translator. Nearest scrap pile. Could go northeast from town, I guess. Observe mechanical, clanking about all menacing lights. Like, see it, it's right there. God damn. Man, you're living it up in here.
If you need to go, I'll wait outside.
I'm just looking for stuff to steal. Don't worry.
Coming out here, people on the street stare. You like flowers? I can't find many kinds around here.
That's why she took note of the trees.
My dad's... It's an office. Just my office.
Welcome, Robert. Enter a keyword for record search. Last search, Indumati. Indumati left Edgewater today. She's been reassigned to Terra 1. Kissed her goodbye at the platform and asked if I'd ever see her again. We both knew the answer was no. Look up and think of me as I'll look up and think of you. I really shouldn't be reading this stuff. Robert, they wouldn't let me keep her, but I know you will raise her with love. Perhaps more than I would make time for. You are patient and present in a way that I am not. The company says she has no name until you give her one. Her name is Parvati. They tell her her birthday will be set on the date she's legally delivered to you. She was actually born on July 7. Make her feel special when I can't. She liked it when I sang to her. It was only the only time she stopped crying. Ooh. Out of last night's reading through the Young Spaces Guide, almost started reading it out loud. From habit, it's been 10 years, but I still have parts of it memorized. Reckon I'll take my next volume into work at the cannery. There's an unused office where I've been taking my lunches. May as well read the whole thing again. Ah, that's probably the one we found.
Nice.
Where the hell is number 1?
If you're hungry, I could open up a can of something.
I don't think I want to eat anything from this place. This town sucks. It's gonna really bother me if I don't find that fucking first volume.
Bring us honor, soldier.
On that package.
Feast your eyes, soldier. This here's a genuine Spacer's Choice injury customizing unit, designed to deliver a lethal blast of electrical discharge. I call it the hand of the law. You ever want to see a mechanical flailing around like a grounded fish? You stick a couple thousand volts in its guts. With compliments from old Ludwig.
Ah. What's next?
Time's come for you to journey down into the black heart of the enemy's camp. I'm talking about the old geothermal plant. Unfortunately, the old plant lies outside my board-given jurisdiction. You'll need to get a passcode from the boss, Reed Thompson.
Already got a passcode.
I've been after a passcode for years. Boss said no on account of my gross incompetence with all matters related to security. I need you to get us the brain of a mechanical. Well, not exactly a brain. Anatomically speaking, what we're looking for is a logic module.
Got it. You mean this?
Bang up work, soldier. You're a credit to your uniform. Oh, well, that reminds me. Gotta look into getting us a uniform. So this is it then. The key to humanity's victory over the mechanical hordes. I would reward you with the gratitude of the resistance, but I'm guessing you want something tactile. So here's a couple bits for your trouble, and a little something to remember me by.
I don't want to be friendly with Space's choice. Shock stick. Ooh. Melee weapon attack speed, power attack damage plus. Nice. Okay, now the book. The priest's one. Oh yeah, no, I forgot about Grace. Oh yeah, you know what? A book collector might have a book. God damn it. Man, this pistol is awesome. So much damage. Get some hacking. A perk. Need to have 5 perks to get to tier 2. Ammo, stock, consumables. Does consumable count mag picks? Armor damage per floor, science weapon magazine size, companion crit. Minus weapon durability loss. That would be a good one since the durability goes out so fast. Yeah, let's get that. Holy shit, I didn't realize how low the damage has gotten on that. Does durability actively affect the damage? But I must disagree with your theories about the Earth Directorate's place in the colonial system. Sadly, as much as I appreciate the board and the new frontier they've opened for us, I believe Halcyon and all the other colonies on the rim of the galaxy would fall to pieces of war among themselves if the Earth Directorate wasn't around to regulate trade and settle disputes. Do you think the corporations would accept the mandated inclusion of an Earth Minister if they had a choice in the matter? Of course, I'd never dispute that Earth is the heart of the whole colonial system, but the real adventure and independent spirit upon which humankind truly thrives is to be found out here among the furthest colonies. Still think you're wrong about history though. The discovery of the skip drive was not what gave the Earth Directorate power over the corporations. The high cost of the Great War left them in a weakened state, and the skip drive was simply the extra leverage the Directorate needed to return to power. I just got the letter today. Corporate ordered me to relocate to the Edgewater Cannery, effective immediately. It's a shame. I was really looking forward to running my own gift shop at the community center, selling rare memorabilia. But scripture tells us that all things happen for a reason, work fortifies the spirit and all. As for my book collection, I can't bear to go part with it. I don't want those books smoldering in some contraband locker, so I stashed them all away in a cave over by the river. They're talking about multiple books. My hopes are still up. Ooh.
Easy.
Journal of M'Bakono. Yeah, no engineering book. Because it feels like if I just find that one book, I could get a really good end to this quest line.
Abernathy's chipper today.
I see that he isn't selling one.
I hate you, vending machine. Nicely done.
Ooh.
There's something outside the walls today.
Nothing for us outside those walls. You ought to know that.
God damn it. Is you bump on the edge.
Something outside the walls today.
Nothing for us outside those walls. You ought to know that.
Good NPC dialogue. Ooh. Shit, my legs. It's Parvati in the way. God damn it. This is why I don't do companions. How did I get that the first time? Like this.
Any progress on that matter we discussed?
Got your book?
Wonderful. This is fantastic. Well worth all the sacrifices I... Wait. What the fuck is this? Is this... French? I can't fucking read French. It's a law-forsaken joke is what it is. French! Ha! I was so high and mighty, preaching to the yokels about following the plan, while fighting it at every turn.
You didn't want that book to keep others from reading it, you just wanted it for yourself.
Well, yes. But I assure you, it was not for personal gain, only for the greater good. I've spent my life searching for the keys to unlocking the secrets of the universal equation that underlies the plan. I had hoped this book held some of those answers. I became so desperate, I even got myself assigned to this plague-ridden backwater to find the damn thing. All the time and suffering I've spent. Wasted.
What did you think the book held the secrets you were looking for?
Bokonu, the author, had some interesting theories about man's perception of reality that I thought could be applied to our attempts to decipher the plan. Unfortunately, he was also one of the founders of the Philosophist school of thought, so the book is banned in this colony.
What's a philosophist?
Philosophism's a false religion that stands in contradiction to almost everything we know to be true. They believe all is chaos, in stark contrast to OSI's belief in the plan.
Yeah, so they
But most of the philosophist
know what's
version of
right.
Bakonu's thoughts came more than a century after his death.
Figure searching for a banned book sets a bad example, doesn't it?
The story of my life. Most lay people are not aware of this, but we've not discovered any new insights into the plan for a long, long time. I had an idea that we should welcome the truth, no matter where we found it. I had the worse idea to share my thoughts with a superior. And that's how I ended up assigned prison duty, where I was fool enough to let an inmate bend my ear with stories of an original Bakonu journal. But that's neither here nor there. What I need to do now is to find a translator, obviously. But to do that, I'll first need to secure transport. You have a ship. Perhaps I could make myself of use to your crew.
Yeah, could be a beneficial arrangement. You need a ride out of town, I wouldn't mind a ship hand.
Certainly. I already gave you most of my money, but I can offer you free spiritual
Oh boy.
counseling, and I'd be happy to watch your back. I'm pretty handy with a tossball stick, or any blunt instrument really. I'm also a passable gun hand if it comes to that. I can usually talk my way out of conflict, though. Oh, I'm fairly competent at hacking computers as well.
Sweet. All part of your vicar training.
Well, understanding computers is, though I admit I took it further than most. And I was quite the 32nd back during my penitentiary term. Left many an opponent bleeding in the prison yard.
Are you even a vicar? Because you're not sounding very vicarly right now.
Of course. I'm a vicar who is dedicated to his calling. More dedicated than any other you'll find in this colony. I joined the OSI to help decipher the grand plan. But instead, I ended up the vicar in a prison due to ignorance and politics. Then I came here. Satisfied?
Sounds good, let's go.
Fantastic. Let me get my things in order and I'll catch up with you.
Edgewater's gonna miss you. Folk here always had good things to say about their vicar.
Thank you, Ms. Holcomb. I'll be glad for the change of scenery, and to leave this place behind. I shall see you on the ship, Captain, whenever you're ready to leave Emerald Vale.
Oh, new follower. Can I see his stats anywhere? You don't even own anything. The hell is this? Tastes like enlightenment. This might look nice in one of the crew's rooms on the Unreliable. Huh. Oh, maybe they know about those tossball cards.
Wonder if the plague's ever
Oh, we can return to Grace. Turn in that quest. Okay, I am really curious now. Yeah, I think it might be that there just really isn't a way to keep both sides. Ah. I've played this before, I might just spoil it for myself. Okay, so you can lead, or you can switch the power to Edgewater, and you can have someone else take Reed's place. So that's probably one of the better choices. Or you can send the power here and fuck over Edgewater completely.
What is it?
Talked so into coming back.
We didn't always get along, but I'm glad to know she's safe. What happened, anyway?
She joined up with a band of marauders. They hadn't hurt her.
Zoe joined up with a band of marauders. Zoe. The same Zoe who doesn't know a barrel from a trigger. Well, I've heard stranger things. You pretty much did my job for me. Least I could do is pay you for your trouble. Let me know if I can do something for you. I don't know what you did to talk some sense into Zoe, but I appreciate it.
Deserter's reputation. Okay, let's go hunting down those bounties as well. I don't know if there's anything that really hints you towards that leadership change being possible. At least playing normally, it just seems like there's only two options. I don't know why the hell you turn on those switches in the geothermal plant. Is it really just a random interaction and that's it? I'm pretty sure that when I played this the first time, I redirected power to Adelaide, and I feel like I remember it not being a satisfying ending. It seems so obvious that you lead the power there, instead of keeping everyone as Spacer's Choice slaves. But I guess the best possible outcome is from redirecting power to Edgewater, which feels really weird. Just seems like it comes out of nowhere without a lead up. That's your finger. Oof, I'm over encumbered. Damn heavy finger.
Okay, I'm quiet.
Enemies were really far away and they were preventing fast travel. I guess kind of Parvati kind of warns you about Adelaide's, like how they feel about her, but like it kind of just turns out, at least for me, it just reads as bias towards Edgewater, and that's it. We spent this entire seeing how shit the place is, and then it just feels like we have another indoctrinated NPC telling us how to do things. It doesn't read well for me. Be interested to see how other people react to that storyline and what they decide. So I feel like most people would gravitate towards Adelaide. I'm wondering what the hell these engineering books are about then, if they're not about getting a better outcome at the geothermal plant. Those are unique. Lead on stick, so sharp that it cuts some letters out of its own name. Yeah, I definitely feel like I wasn't presented with all the options. I feel like other games of this type are much better at like giving you your options. We'll see how it happens in future areas. I guess I could go talk to Reed again, see... Oh shit, this pistol is so much better than any of my other guns. See what Reed talks about regarding to the task, maybe he'll even mention. I mean, he's said that the deserters left because of his incompetence, but... yeah. I'll go talk to Reed and Adelaide before I move on with the storyline. Let's check Adelaide first. Like we should improve our dialogue just in case. Could be that it's a hidden dial. Well, we've had a option that we couldn't select. It was grayed out, so I don't think they hide like skill checks.
Anything else I can do?
That was a weird pause. When we first talked, you assumed I'd come to live here.
I am getting old, you know. These two lamps of mine are not as bright as they once were. Or I might have seen you for what you are.
What's that?
Remains to be seen. Might be the man that saves the Vale. Might be Reed's personal gun hand.
Save the Vale?
People around here lack the strength to effect change. Or they have the strength, but not the will.
You seem to have both.
Why are you telling me all this?
A little prattling never hurt anyone, dear. You might even catch a little sense, if you listen close enough. I can't stop you from conducting your business down at the plant. I just want you to know that if you take our power away, you will have brought an end to our way of life.
You could always continue your way of life back in town.
Not under Reed's watch. He and I would come to blows within a day, and he would never tolerate my tending to a garden. This is my home. It will be my home even if Reed cuts our power. Simple as that.
You and Reed obviously have some history.
That's because Reed was my boss. I was the cannery's one and only flavor specialist, you see. Remember that limited run of white chocolate Saltuna? That was all me.
Ooh. Obviously more to it than that.
My son worked in that cannery. When the plague started coming, he was one of the first to fall sick. We had a store of medicine locked away, but Reed refused to treat him. Said my boy didn't deserve treatment. Said the medicine would have been wasted on him. So I buried my boy in the cemetery, gathered my belongings, and left. That's as much of the story as you need to hear.
Guess Reed has his own side of that story.
I could not possibly care less if he does. But you're surely welcome to ask him.
Okay. Maybe this is the dialogue that will lead you to believe that there could be a change in leadership. I feel like this dialogue popped up after we, went out, though. I feel like you're supposed to know to come back, instead of being presented everything at once. I feel like most players would have already chosen one option.
Something on your mind?
I'm pretty fixed on bringing Adelaide back to town.
Adelaide was our only flavor specialist. We are a Saltuna canning institution. Saltuna without flavor is like a cysty pig without tumors, borderline inedible.
Don't you people eat anything other than Saltuna?
Were it up to me, friend, I'd stack our larders with Saltuna galore. No other brand of Saltuna adds as much vim or vigor to the body's humors. But, and this is something we must keep between the two of us, Saltuna is hard to come by, what with being a species indigenous to the seas of another world.
What? What are you cutting here exactly?
Oh, we've scavenged together some organic material from the surrounding environs. Mostly organic, mostly local mushrooms. Some of which possess a texture akin to a well-boiled slab of Saltuna. The difference is all but impossible to detect to any but the prissiest of palate.
Is this why people are getting sick?
Go ahead.
What makes you think I can convince those deserters to come back?
That you or not one of us may work to your advantage. Adelaide and her folk loathe the people of Edgewater, you see. I admit the fault was mine. I'm about as diplomatic as a bristling canid. I just hope Adelaide and her folk will see their way past my flaws and return to town.
Don't those people move on? It's the way of things.
Scripture tells us we all have our purpose in the world. Our work shows us that purpose. We should not have to move on from it. Yes, we have lost good workers to desertion. We have lost even more to plague. But it is why we must square our shoulders and carry on.
You and Adelaide have a personal history.
Losing Adelaide was the hardest. She was our only flavor specialist. When she walked away, I knew we were in trouble. Spacer's Choice Saltuna is renowned across the system for its quality flavors and additives. We used to sell citrus-flavored Saltuna in our heyday. Ever since Adelaide left, we have been reduced to selling unflavored and spearmint. Go ahead.
Well, I definitely didn't pick up on any hints of letting Adelaide run the town, but I'm curious to see this option instead of what I did before. Oh, okay. The switches, they make it possible for you to reroute power. So that's why you flick them. You have to do that just to reroute the power. Well, let's see how this plays out. This is about the only place I remember from this game, so... Additional structural damage detected, permanent power failure detected in botanical laboratory. Okay, so let's go to Reed. Try to convince Adelaide to come lead the place. This definitely seems like way too convoluted of a way to get the optimal ending. The other two options feel really disappointing as payout. Because I feel like I remember Adelaide being really shitty about the people coming, or the people in Edgewater, so I feel like they might not even get invited. I'm not sure. I have to read about that.
This is a fine day, friend. Power flows through our town like a cool stream of water. I trust Adelaide's people have seen their way to reason. So, when can I expect them back at their posts?
I delivered your message, but I haven't convinced Adelaide to come back.
I expected as much. I've been thinking about it. I could use Adelaide back, but if she's being obstinate, try to talk her followers into returning. We need the extra hands.
Yeah, they expect you to make what seems like the shitty choice to get the good choice.
That's the thing about growing old. Your eyes start to fail. Elsewise, I would have seen you for the snake that you are, chopped you into pieces and roasted you on a spit. This is all you're doing. Cutting off my power, killing off my garden. Without refrigeration, my food will spoil, and my flock will starve. I want to ask you this in private, away from the eyes of my flock, so they do not see me lose my temper. Tell me, why did you do it?
Nothing personal.
You killed my garden, destroyed my community, sentenced my flock to a lifetime of slavery in Edgewater for a power regulator. Well, shit, I wish it was personal. Go talk to Grace and Thomas. Look them in the eye and tell them their life here is over, and the only thing left to do is go back to Edgewater. This is now your responsibility. And you tell Reed Thompson that I will never return to Edgewater. I would rather die among my flowers than live under his management.
Willing to deal with Reed for you.
You offering to cross Reed off, huh? This some sort of twisted reparation for what you've done? Or you just looking for a chance to sow some chaos? Kill Reed if you must, or talk him into leaving if you can. He and I are not sharing the same four walls together.
Reed isn't going to just leave his post. I'll need some help convincing him.
Tell Reed that I can make his people healthy again. I can end their plague. Start a new garden right in the cannery. 3 square meals for every man and woman in Edgewater. Tell him how I've made the Vale bloom again. The soil has whispered its secrets to me, and I alone know how to breathe life back into the earth. The secret is human corpses.
Oh.
I've been grinding them up in my fertilizer for years. Marauder, worker, don't matter much to me. The human body is rich with nutrients.
This doesn't seem like a good ending. Am I just not supposed to look for goodness in this game? What happens when you run out of corpses?
Edgewater Cemetery's got corpses aplenty. Enough for a generation's worth of crops.
Right. I think I need to change my mindset when I play this game. This is not a fun universe. This isn't like Fallout. I mean, Fallout is pretty fucking dark, but there's just something about it as well. This is just really depressing.
I appreciate what you've done for us.
Spoke to Adelaide, she won't come back so long as you're here.
Then we are at an impasse. Stewardship over this town has been entrusted to me by Spacer's Choice. I am not perfect. I have made my share of mistakes, but I have done my best for this town.
Change of leadership might be what this town needs.
I am a Spacer's Choice man. My father was a Spacer's Choice man. Edgewater may not look like much to some buttoned-up freelancer, but it is my home.
Adelaide's people aren't getting sick with the plague.
I don't believe you. Plague's a reality of life. Best treatment is a good work ethic.
Have you people ever eaten an actual vegetable?
The very notion is just grotesque. A raw vegetable? Why don't you just ask me to go chew the bark off of a tree? We are a Spacer's Choice Saltuna cannery. We eat Saltuna here, and only...
There really are people like this too. Pretty sure it's your food that's making you sick. You need Adelaide's garden.
I don't understand. You say Adelaide's growing her own food, but that should not be possible. The soil's gone sour. Company said as much. Our own botanists couldn't grow decent crops for us, so the company got rid of them and shut down the greenhouse.
Adelaide's found a way to grow food. She'll come back if you step down.
You'll excuse me for being skeptical. How exactly is Adelaide growing crops in barren soil?
Look, Reed, all I know is that it involves some really complicated math and it works.
If Adelaide's found a way to feed her people and cure the plague, then she deserves this office more than I do. I won't stand in her way. My life here is ended. Give me a little time to settle my affairs. I'm sure Adelaide will be glad to see the back of me.
What are your plans?
A couple months ago, I might have put in for a transfer. It's a big colony. Spacer's Choice has other towns. Now, I couldn't show my face in any of them.
Why not?
No such thing as an honorable resignation. Suppose I could find a place outside the walls, or put in for early retirement.
Not less a day outside the walls, you know.
I don't know. I could see myself lasting a week.
Can't be easy. Oop.
I have always tried to do right by my town. It has never been easy.
I mean, really, he's just grossly incompetent. You don't have to do this, you know.
I do. Adelaide's found a cure for the plague, and she knows how to tend to crop. She's what this town needs.
He's gonna be real happy about that.
Look at that. The snake's come back.
Talked Reed into leaving, come back to Edgewater.
I never thought I'd see the day that Reed Thompson abandoned his post. Suppose we all have a breaking point. Suppose it's time our flock made our way back to Edgewater. We must tend to what remains of the town and carry on with our lives as best we may. You're vexing to me, you know? Injuring us with one hand, helping us with the other. Here, I'm giving you something to leave us be. It's a ransom, you understand, not a reward.
Edgewater's better off with you running the place.
You're telling me you did all this just to put me in charge of Edgewater? Stranger, you are some kind of twisted. I might turn that old cannery into a garden. Got ourselves a whole cemetery bursting with bodies. I need some time to gather my personals. Long walk back to Edgewater. Got a considerable burden to carry.
Yeah, I don't know how I feel about this quest line. Feels like kind of a janky introduction to the whole game. I definitely need to see what other people think of this quest line.
I've been feeling pretty low these.
Something to report?
Here to turn in a bounty.
We pay by the finger. What do you have for me?
Guillaume?
Gil Antrim. Real name, Guillaume. Duly processed by a freelancer on behalf of Spacer's Choice. I remember him. He was just a kid last I saw him. Shame. I'll just need your signature here, 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 and here. Got any more fingers for me?
Doc Mabel.
Mabel Burgess. Age 37. Right or left-handed? Let's just say no longer applicable. I remember Doc Burgess. Conducted my physical every fiscal quarter. Guess she couldn't keep her hands off her patient's medicine. Still one outstanding bounty. If you've got a finger, I've got the paperwork.
Birdie Cotton.
Here we are. Birdie Cotton. Cause of death. Let's just say overwhelming physical trauma.
That's right.
Was the local preacher before Max took over. Always was quick to remind us that we all get what we deserve in the end.
Oof.
Well, that's all three. I must remember to requisition some more fingerprint ink. Here's all the compensation you've earned, plus a bonus.
What's this? Junior Deputy Constable.
You've done such a bang-up job hunting down our former workers that I thought it only proper to deputize you.
I don't
Congratulations.
like it getting worded like that. How did so many of your people end up marauders?
Let me stop you there. It is official Spacer's Choice policy that all Marauders, regardless of prior affiliation to the Spacer's Choice brand, no longer qualify as our people.
Doesn't really answer my question.
Marauders are folk who lost the will to keep working, wandered out into the wilds and gave into their baser instincts. Not everyone's cut out to work in Edgewater. Some turn deserter, some turn marauder. None of them get my sympathy.
I hate this universe so much. I heard one of your workers shot himself, Eugene, I think.
Uh-huh. I recall young Eugene. Good kid. Nice smile. Fussy about his health, though. Took a little too much adrenatime. That'll do a number on your brain matter. Says so right on the warning label. Violent psychosis is a well-documented and legally accounted for side effect of adrenatime. What?
I can't wait to be out of this miserable planet.
Finger in the cannery today.
But I think I'll end it here today. I mean, I like the gameplay of this game, but goddamn is it depressing to play when you're actually working. Ooh. Hopefully the other places won't be as depressing as this one. Like, holy fuck. But yeah, I'll see everyone for the next stream.